An estate that got sold out in just 17 good days. Hello investor watching my video from different parts of the world. I still remain your humble realtor and your real estate investment advisor. My job has always been to help Nigerians both in diaspora and within the country to help them make the right decision when they are embarking on real estate investment. So today we'll be talking about an estate that got sold out in just 17 good days. Well, I know there are a lot of questions that will be coming to your mind right now as respect this estate that got sold out in 17 good days. Questions like, who is the developer of this estate? Where is the location of this estate? What is their secret and their strategies? What was their past project? And so many more. So aside these particular questions that I just asked you now, so if you have any questions to answer, just drop your questions in the comment sections and I'll answer them one after the other. So let's go straight to the discussion on the estate that got sold out in 17 good days. So before we proceed to talk much about this estate, so let's take a commercial break. I'll be right back to discuss every details about this estate and their newest project. So stay tuned.
In recent time, the Nigerian economy has witnessed a lot of ups and downs, and the question that has constantly begged for answer is how can individuals, corporations, and even family position themselves strategically in order to navigate through this harsh economic crisis. Statistics has it that 90 to 95% of the richest people in the world has kept and preserved their wealth using real estate. Real estate investment is a proven method that you can use to navigate through this harsh economic crisis. One of the ways by which real estate investment helps you to stay ahead of inflation is through asset acquisition. Asset acquisition enables you to buy a property during this inflationary period, and after such a inflationary period has elapsed or has subsided, you are now then able to sell this asset at an amount that is higher than the value that you have invested. Secondly, you can engage in real estate trading. Real estate trading means the purchase of real estate assets and the subsequent turnover, the subsequent sales of this asset within 1 year period. And what this enables you to do is to generate profit, and the addition of this profit with what you have put into this purchase makes you to stay ahead of inflation. Thirdly, you can partner with a real estate asset portfolio management company where your fund is invested into different real estate programs to generate passive income.
So welcome back once again. So if you are new to my channel, please, I would like you to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you will be getting updates about real estate at large in Lagos, and across different parts of Nigeria. So we're going to find answers to each of the questions that was raised accordingly. So we have 5 questions raised, and we will find answers to them accordingly. So the first questions that I raised was, or that will be going through your mind, is who is the developer of this project that got sold out in 17 good days? So the developer of this project is no other than the newest real estate investment company in Lagos that is dominating the real estate market, Real Estate Development. Didi Real Estate Development. They are the developer of this project that got sold out in 17 good days. Another question is, question number 2 is, what is the name of this estate that got sold out in 17 good days? The name of this estate that got sold out in 17 good days is Palm Resident Estates. Palm Resident Estate in Aja. It's located in Aja that is going through Abramade Soya. It's just a few minute drive from the express road down to the estate. So Palm Resident comprises of 23 units of 2-bedroom terrace duplex and 3-bedroom semi-detached duplex. It was firstly introduced into the real estate market with an introductory price of 65 million naira and 75 million naira. So before it got sold out, just a week we launched the estate. there was high demand for this property. So we increased the price to 75 million because we have started the project in this estate. The 2-bedroom terrace duplex increased to 75 million naira, while the 3-bedroom semi-detached duplex increased to 85 million naira. This is a result of the milestone of development and the cost of building materials in Nigeria. You and I know. So Palm Resident is their 5th project in just a space of 2 years. Yeah, they are the developer of Ekpe Garden Phase 1, Ekpe Garden Phase 2, Ekpe Garden Waterfront, Ekpe Garden Phase 3, and now Palm Resident Estate in Aja. So another question you want to find out is this: how well can they deliver? Well, just last week Friday, we were able to deliver 3 good estates. We allocated them to all our clients and investors that subscribe in Ekpe Garden Phase 1, 2, Waterfront. We have not started allocation on the 3, but it all got sold out. Even when we started the projects of Ekpe Garden Phase 2 and 3, you could imagine that the same thing happened at Palm Resident Estate. It's the same thing that happened in these 2 previous estates I mentioned. They all got sold out in just a month plus. So let's take a watch to the allocation that took place just last week Friday. So please watch. We'll be right back.
Congratulations to all the clients that got their location at the Ekpe Garden Waterfront Estate. This property is one of its kind because the capital appreciation in this property is going to be mind-blowing. This is a property that will sell for billions of naira because of the side attraction. You have the lagoon front, which is the waterfront. You have the lake view. You have commercial plots here. So there's going to be a lot of activities here. And I can tell you that a lot of clients that didn't see this property before buying, majority of them are here, and some of them are even requesting whether the property is still selling so that they can still buy more. What am I trying to tell you? Find out where people are going to. Go there before they get there. Buy land and sell it to them. Ekpe is the new Lagos. This is the little London you are looking at. So I urge you, if you have not gotten any property in Ekpe, please, the Ekpe Phase 4 is coming out. Ekpe Garden Phase 4 is coming out. Just, I urge you, if you're a client, a prospective client looking at me now, you should rush to buy this property because this waterfront is sold out. And the lagoon front, as of today, is selling for 12 million naira. Property will launch at 5.7 million naira. What did I tell you? Come and buy land in Ekpe and buy with a reliable company, Gidi Real Estate.
Okay, I feel happy, I feel delighted. One thing is selling a land, and another is getting your client's allocation. There are some people who meet me online, they'll say they've bought from a company for the last 5 years and they've not gotten their allocation. So what makes you a real investor is getting your plots allocated. So I'm so happy today. Watching my clients get allocated means the whole world to me. Thank you so much, Gidi. Thank you for keeping to your words. Thank you for being a reliable company. It feels great partnering with you.
Good morning, billionaires and viewers out there. Today is a location there at Ekpe Garden Waterfront. So today I'm representing some of my clients that key into this property, some of them in Paris, some of them in UK. So I'm very, very happy for Gidi because Gidi always ensure that every three months they do their allocation. So I'm happy to get my clients' document and they've been allocated today. So I want to say thank you for Gidi for keeping to the promise. And I'm very, very delighted because it's only Gidi I'm working with because it is my #1 partner because they always deliver when they say they want to deliver.
It's a great day today as we have successfully allocated our waterfront clients. This is the first batch allocation for waterfront, and we have allocated the lagoon front, the commercial plot, the regular plot, and the lake view plot. We have had good reviews today from our realtors, our clients. I want to use this medium to thank you all for participating and thank you for choosing Gidi. We love you. Mwah. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Management of TV. Thank you, Captain Sophie. Thank you.
Of course, the allocation was flawless and his plot size was allocated to him. And I just want to say thank you to Gidi for staying true to your word. Exquisite Properties is happy to partner with you.
And I really say Gidi Properties are doing a good job. Thank you.
So another question you want to ask yourself, what is their secret and their strategies? Well, before I answer that questions, let's listen to the CEO's speech during at a time we launched.
The power residents, you know that in Gidi we like green, we like eco-friendly. The long vision of Gidi is to build a city that is strictly eco-friendly. When I mean eco-friendly, you know, the real eco-friendly. That is the long vision. So that's why we align ourselves with green, with eco-friendly, with everything that has to do with eco-friendly, because we believe that's the future of living in Africa. And I also believe that in the next years, those in Western world, those in America, wherever, they will have to look up to Africa for green life. Hope you know that. So let's keep on positioning ourselves for that time. So, the name of the Palm Resident was intentional. We named this place the Palm Resident first. The only thing that will be planted as flower, as tree in this estate is the palms. That's the only thing that will be planted here. That is why it's called the Palms Resident. And when I was having a meeting with the BDM and our COO, we concluded that every unit will plant 2 palm trees for each unit. For each unit, we will plant 2 palms. Because we will be allowing any other tree, any other thing to grow in here except the palms. You want to put flower, palms. You want to grow in tree, palms. That is why the palm resident. So everything about this project is intentional. Now let's go to the design of the project. I don't know, okay, the design of the project, this is a terrace, but if you look at it very well, it is difficult to know that that was a terrace, right? So what we did is, because we want to be different in a way, so when I sat down with the architect and when we were in Kenya, as Mauga said, because this project is being constructed by almost 10 developers. My Oga Chief Coach is the chief concept, because every day I will call him, sir, I noticed this again, I do it this way. Do you understand? So this project you are seeing is not being just developed, managed by Toby or Gidi. It is being managed not only by Toby, it's managed by Oga Aspire, it's managed by Goodman, it's managed by Chief Coach. Every now and then, even to the pricing, to the spacing, because I know I've been their baby for the past 7-8 years. And it be carrying me along. So when I want to do anything, I thought I'll go to them, we sit down, and the good thing about this is that they treat it as if it's their own project, as if it's their own company. That's where you know that you have a leader who is not a ruler. Most terrace, when the master bedroom, when the Oga and Madam are fighting in this room, the next person in the next guest house will be hearing everything. Or around 2-3 a.m. when you come at you hear baka on the wall. And the next person in the other house will say, why you wake up in the morning and say, why are you disturbing me? Because I once lived in a terrace house. Do you understand? So in order to solve that problem and bring solution, we decided to separate the terrace in a unique way. So instead of putting the terrace, the balcony at the front, can you see it? Instead of putting the balcony at the front, we said, let's separate this terrace here. Do you understand? So the master bedroom balcony is now here. So now it means this man in this room, the master bedroom, there's no matter what he does, there's a void. Do you understand? That will not allow his voice to get to this next person. Do you understand that? So when we see everything, from every design, every number, we sit down, we analyze it, and we are deliberate and intentional about everything. This project is our maiden project, and we want to say there's a better way of doing this thing. We want to go over our board to make sure we deliver something different. What makes you dominate? We cannot dominate with mouth. You cannot do things differently from what has been doing. And they say a man wants to succeed. Say copy, improve. Do you understand? So we've taken what we've seen in the past and we're improving on it. Do you understand? That is the idea of me trying to dominate according to the theme of the year. That is for the terrace duplex. And you can see that we also, the glass cut across all through. There's a reason for that. In Nigeria especially, if you travel outside the country, you will notice that in the Western world, they are very deliberate with the glass. Do you know why? Because this story you're seeing is very vital into the house. You also need to make sure that when you are living in a house, that you create a space where there will be a rail of sun coming into the house. That's the way to live. Everywhere does have to be block, and you not put small window. No. So the glass we have been put in there, both the front and the side, is for us to be able to get enough sunlight into the house. Are you getting the point? So we are, every design you see are deliberate. So apart from the terrace, moving to the fully detached, can I have the fully detached on the screen? Moving to the fully detached. So what we're having here is strictly terrace and fully detached. For the full, okay, that's the corner piece. Please, I need the fully detached on the screen. Now for the fully detached. These are fully detached. We also make sure we have our glass here and our terrace. Now, something unique about the fully detached is that we are not decking our sitting room. So when you enter your sitting room and you look up, it is void. Wow. So it means that, imagine this glass is coming all the way from here down here, and there's no decking anywhere. So when you enter your sitting room and the person look, your curtain is dropping all the way from up. So there will be more than enough sunlight into the house. And we also did a design such a way that everybody upstairs, if you come out to the balcony upstairs, you can see the sitting room down. Do you understand? Yeah. So it's a way, because we don't. First of all, we were very taking into consideration the spacing of the house. We want to make sure that the sitting room of this building detached is 42 square meter. The sitting room of our terrace is 55 square meter. We can achieve like 10 units on a row. But I said just take 4, because we know that's what will sell us. But that's what we want to be known for. We want to be known for that. If you want to buy quality, not quantity, go to Kitty. Are you getting the point? So we know that normally we're supposed to put our sitting room maybe 30 square meter. We're doing 55. we don't mind, and we're still going to sell at the market prevailing price, even with all the space in it. Because we know it's not about now, it's about the next one, right? So, because anytime I go into ambience one, I look and I smile and I say, yes, this is what we're talking about. So I've learned a lot from my masters. I've learned a lot from my master, and I cannot afford to disappoint them. Do you understand that? So that's why we are even improving every way. That's anything I get, I'll take this out. Look at this again, no. So now, taking away from there, our theme for the project is building together. Now, what we plan is everybody that wants to subscribe. We have 25 units. By the way, I would like to recognize one of our first residents of this project, Mr. Deniji. Thank you so much for coming, sir. Out of the 25 units that we're talking about 8 units is gone already. One of our, we have about 2-3 people who got into the estate and they are coming. So one of them is here, one of our. Thank you so much for coming, sir. Thank you for believing and trusting the brand. And it did not just do initial deposit, almost everything. Fully detached duplex. So, and we have started this foundation. Do you understand? Even good product sells itself. So what we're saying earlier is that our team for the project is building together. And what is the idea of building together? We know it's going to be stressful, we know that, but we are ready to go through that route. So everybody, when you make a certain percentage of the fee, you come and we'll show you your unit, we'll allocate you immediately. So what we want to do is that we want to know your unit right from foundation. Do you understand? You can come into the project and see that we are working. Maybe your unit will not even put iron on the ground and you pay 50 million. One of our core value in Gidi is transparency and trust, quality service and reliability. So we're saying for the people who have paid, this is our foundation. So we tell them, even at foundation, that is your unit. Come and check it. Look into the quality of the iron. Look into the size of the concrete. Look at the mixture. Is it okay for you? Do you understand? So at the end of the day, we want to deliver a project, a house that we did not give you what you order versus what you paid for. We are giving you what you order versus what you wanted and what you said we should do. So you can come into the house, really and say, don't paint my house white, paint it black. The tiles you want to use is nice, but I love black tiles. Things that will not add extra cost to us. You can come into the project in the process of the finishing of the inside and say, I want my sitting room to be reduced to 30 square meters. I want to put an extra room downstairs. What's the extra cost? 10 million, give us, we'll do it for you. So the idea is I want you to, after your client buys this project, I don't want them to alter anything inside the house again. I don't want them to go and spend extra money saying that people want did, I don't like it. I want to change my toilet, I want to change it. You want to be at what you wanted is what you get. Because your home is supposed to be your comfort zone. You should look forward to going to your homes, right? Yeah. So that's the idea. We are going with here and we will be building together. So on this note, we are officially saying thank you everybody for trusting Gidi in 2023. This is 2024 and we are here to dominate. And I know with the support of every one of us here, my amazing stakeholders and partners, I know we can do wonders. I know the sky is just the starting point for us. Thank you and God bless you.
So now, having listened or having paid attention to the CEO speech, you come to understand that I was actually right, that a good product actually sells itself. So now, it all boils down to one thing: credibility as a real estate organization. And each of my videos, once I'm making a video, one thing I always talk about is this: always go for the credible real estate organization. Well, I was so saddened to hear a lot of investors that actually invested their money in some of the real estate company and they lost their funds, they lost their property as of last year and last 2 years ago. So it's so disheartening to hear such situation. But one thing I always tell investors is, if you want to get a property in Lagos or in any part of Nigeria, go ahead to do your due diligence. You might not be in the country, but you can still get the right property. How possible is that? With your surveyor or with your real estate professional, all you just have to do is get the property coordinate and the survey document. That is all you need, and you'll be able to get a very satisfying real estate property anywhere in the world. All thanks to Lagos State government, they have just invented a digital portal where you can have access to verifying your property, if it's legit or not, at the comfort of your home in any part of the world. So this is the newest development in Lagos State. So having answered all these questions and finding answers to all these questions, if you are not able to invest in any of these projects, Ekpe Garden Phase 1, 2, Waterfront, and the 3 or the Palm Residence, well, not to worry, there's an update. The update is this: we are introducing a newest project in the real estate market. This is Ekpe Garden Phase 4 and a Palm Residence extension, which is going to be launched on this Friday. It's going to be introduced to the real estate market this very Friday. So this is the best time for you to have a share in this newest project. So if you are looking for a property either in Ekpe or within the Lagos, within the Ajah axis, I think now is the best time for you to key into any of the projects. More details about this property will be coming your way very soon. But one thing I'll tell you is this: no, I've never seen any real estate company that was able to deliver their project in just less than 7 months. Why did I say so? This Palm Residence was launched this January and is to be delivered fully and will be handed over to clients maximum July this year. So that is 7 months project to deliver 23 units of Ekpe to deliver Palm Residence estate. So this is newest projects. Don't sleep on the newest. This is newest updates. Don't sleep on the newest projects coming your way. So if you are watching my video and you have not subscribed, please make out the time now to subscribe to my YouTube channel, as we'll be bringing more updates either on this property or more of the property coming your way. So thank you very much, and stay tuned and stay updated to the next of my video coming your way. Thank you very much.